Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I decided to make another video because, yeah, Lamar has been making more videos without me knowing. If you remember, I did make a video about a year ago, and yes, I made 2 new videos. No one's seen them yet. And the one I made will have 1 view. That doesn't make me very happy. That makes me disappointed in myself. Hold on. Search it up. Search my stuff up. So I need to go to my YouTube channel. I did it wrong. Over here, search out my stuff. Yeah, a year ago, I made a llama reacting video. It had... What is this? Okay. But it had 16 views. That's pretty good. Not most views I ever had, but still pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna keep reacting to more. Alright, this first video I'm gonna be watching is called The Horn-Headed Man. That's his most recent uploaded video. And I kind of wanna watch it. I've seen YouTubers watch it before. And yeah, I haven't seen all the parts of it yet because, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Tell me in the comments if y'all want me to make more of these. Y'all don't have to tell me. Y'all don't have to want me to make more of these, but I just want to know. I like to know stuff. So yeah.
Moonlight peered through my window as I jolted.
How did moonlight peer through your window? What kind of window do you have?
Awake. My clamorous breaths disturbed the silence of my dark room.
Wait a minute. Firstly, why is his door open? There's no reason for that. Never leave your door open. Oh, it's not. My door's open right now. Hold on, let me close that. Alright, my door's now closed. Never leave your door open at night. I know it's not nighttime, but still. Just never leave your door open. It's a bad idea. There are such things as demons and monsters. They can sneak in your room. If you've seen Corey Grinch's Spooky Series Sunday when you're reacting to this, you see what his impression of a monster sneaking in your room when you leave the door open is. It was weird. Well, you never leave your door open at night. And why is his bed so close to the window? Like, look at that. Look how close his bed is to the window.
Wet on my brow, I sat up in the silence of my dark room. I had just come out of a frightful dream that had me thinking it was all too real. With sweat on my brow, I sat up and grabbed my water from the nightstand and took a sip from the now warmed glass. My hands shook as I recounted my nightmare of the horn-headed man. In my dream, I was walking through my neighborhood, the street lights flickering as I made... My hands shook as I recounted my nightmare of the horn-headed man.
Why were you even holding a cup?
In my dream...
What kind of shoes are those? They got no symbol on them.
I was walking through my neighborhood,
brown and black.
the street lights flickering as I made my way down the uninhabited sidewalk. Nothing threatening, just a walk through the midnight hour.
Yeah, nothing threatening. It's midnight. You said nothing threatening. I saw a demon at midnight a few years ago. What's your point?
A block down, I could see a figure in the distance, walking slowly towards me. His steps seemed mismatched and labored. He passed a few houses looking straight ahead, neither looking left nor right. His head was fixed on the sidewalk in front of him. As I was getting closer to my home, I could see him slowly starting to embark on my territory. I quickly rushed to my front door and hurried in.
You should have started running to begin with. Wait a minute, that's a grown man.
Through my window, I could see him walk past my property. I was thinking to myself, oh God, please have him keep going. Please.
Get a gun.
He was just about to walk all the way past my front yard when he stopped. His body almost shifted abnormally as he turned to face my home. He just stood there,
Why don't you got a gun in your pocket?
not moving, just standing there.
Get
The
the
man
shotgun,
bore
shoot
the
it in the
horned
face.
head of a skeletal goat. His body was pale and looked fragile, and
Give it
his
some food.
fingers
That's
were
probably
thin
what
and
it's waiting
bony.
for. Give it
I
some
thought
food.
to myself,
Let it eat.
what
Shoot
does
it
he
in the back of
want?
the head.
Slowly, he started lifting a quivering arm and pointed right at me.
Shoot his hand off.
I started to backpedal into the darkness of my house, when all of a sudden he let out
You got a new stripe
a screech. That's when I woke up. Too frightened to go back to bed, I turned on the television and saw that the local news for early risers was on. My stomach dropped, and my body suddenly turned cold as I listened to the current news report.
Is this window
The
open?
news anchor on the television said, "Breaking news. A woman who lived on Columbia Avenue has been murdered. Local
Columbia Avenue. I don't live too far.
officials say that they received an anonymous phone call from the victim's home. We arrived at the house at around 12:20. We saw the victim inside in a card which rested next to her. The sheriff held up the card.
What kind of card is that? What you better
On
go
the back
play?
of it, I could see the
Oh god, that's weird. How come his horns are gray on there, but in real life?
image
they're
of the
green?
horn-headed man. The officer started to read. One down. Slowly I go. He then lifted his
You shocked? You're next,
head
probably.
back up.
Oh, his eyes are turning red.
His blood started trickling from his eyes and mouth.
Oh,
I sat there shaking, and I couldn't breathe.
yep, he's next.
Columbia's just 3 blocks away from me. I jumped
Nice
out of
for
my
you,
bed
buddy
and
boy.
ran to my window. Something within me made me want to look outside. That's when I saw him. He just stood there,
No, that's why I shouldn't have
looking.
opened the window. Now you're
not
next.
moving, just looking. The horn-headed man, his body pale and
You should
fragile,
keep that. You should keep.
and his fingers
Is that a
thin.
pitchfork? Hold on, is that a pitchfork over there? I want a pitchfork. You should keep it in your house so you could go out there and stab it.
Bony.
Well, that was weird. Yeah.
Before you leave, here's a quick announcement. XP Pen are currently hosting their first animation competition until
The next one I'm gonna be watching is called College Horror Story 2. Okay. New merch designs being. Look, you go support llama art.
Back when I was in college, me and my best friend Miko heard a rumor that her dorm...
Is that the dude from the Snapchat horror story? Why is he in almost every horror story? And that dude's falling asleep back there. This dude looks shocked. Were y'all tired of school or something?
...laboratory was haunted. I didn't encounter anything in the 2 years of staying there, so I was...
Oh my god. What happened to that dude? Do y'all see him? Do y'all see that dude in the purple sweater back there? He's just... Okay. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna ignore
I
that.
could see why the rumors
He got white shoes on. That's gonna get
Our
stained.
dorm was kind of
So I'm
creepy.
gonna have to take him home.
Miko was convinced it was true. One day, I placed a hot cup of coffee in the sink and said, "If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you. Deal. Want to bet on it?" "Come on, you won't bet on it because you know you lose."
Friends.
When I arrived home, I noticed Miko was asleep. It seemed quite weird as he would normally be playing games or cooking in the kitchen.
Oh, I don't think that's him.
Wouldn't lose.
He's asleep. He's not asleep. He
When
just
I
opened his
arrived
eyes.
home, I noticed Miko was asleep.
Look, it looks
It
like
seemed quite
I have
weird
a friend named Miko. He looks like he's asleep.
as he would normally be playing games or cooking
And
in
you
the
can see his eyes just open. He has no pupils now. That's
kitchen.
not Miko.
I put my bag on the table and noticed the cup in the...
Let me make sure I'm not tripping.
in the sink and
Yeah,
said,
you put that in the sink.
"If this cup magically empties itself by the time we get back from school, I'll believe you. Deal. Want to bet on it?"
Pupils right there.
The table and noticed the cup in the... When I arrived home, I
Yeah,
noticed
you
Miko
can
was
see
asleep.
over here.
It seemed quite
Yeah, it
weird
looks
as he
like
would
him.
normally be playing games or cooking.
Look, his eyes are open. He has
kitchen.
no pupils. Look, that's not him.
I put my bag on the table and noticed the cup in the sink. I knew it. I said to myself. I started to pour the coffee away when my phone vibrated. "Why are you calling me?" I thought perhaps he left his phone at school. I answered. Hello? Hey, just eat without me tonight if you're hungry. I'm still at the store getting food supplies for next week. I grabbed some coffee. I noticed we're almost out. Oh, and I tried looking for that green sauce you put in your homemade burgers. No luck, though.
Now you believe me?
Wait, another checkout just opened. I'll cook tonight. I shouldn't be too long. See ya. I was confused. My eyes darted around the room as I tried to gather my thoughts. That's when I realized something.
He's right behind you.
I was too freaked out at this point. No.
Oofed. He is oofed.
Hey, I hope you're hungry. Oh.
It's either that he's dead or that's not him.
Thanks to XP Pen for sponsoring this video.
Next one is called The Bridge. Never heard of it? I'm not kidding, I've really never heard of it. Heard of some of these, but this one, never heard of it. Yeah, I watched Corey Kingston. You got a problem with it? Llama or plushies, oh, they're so cute. I'm probably gone by now.
So this story takes place when I was about 16 years old. At my school, I played for the volleyball team, and every year we would go to a camp and do volunteer work for this guy. The camp was in the middle of nowhere. When we got to the camp, we immediately started to work until 8 p.m. This was around October, so it was already dark at 8. My two friends and I were sitting around the fire, trying to figure out something we could do so we weren't so bored. We heard that there was a small river down the hill from the camp, and we thought we could check it out. The problem is that it was some guy's property, and the owner of the camp told us to not disturb him since the guy was a little strange. We weren't really supposed to leave the camp, but being 16 years old, we loved breaking the rules.
Yeah, of course you do.
We walked about 10 minutes from the camp and finally reached the river.
He doesn't break
It was
the
bigger
rules.
than we expected, and there was a large wooden bridge that crossed it. The bridge was about 20 feet.
CJ, what you doing? Just gonna look out the window. You're not sitting in the doorway. Go lay on your bed or something. Or just wait in front of the door. Let me guess if you're gonna... Okay, then.
Long and was big enough to let a truck go over it.
I told him to go lay on his bed or something.
My two friends and I decided to go under the bridge and check it out. As we were walking by the shoreline, we saw two headlights off in the distance moving towards the bridge, so we bolted underneath it and hid. We then heard the truck roll over our heads and to the other side. My friends and I chilled there for a while, just talking and throwing rocks in the water. It was about 8:30 at this time, and now it was pretty much pitch black. That's when we started to hear a slow rumble in the distance. The same truck had come back, and this time it was moving much slower. We stayed put under the bridge, stifling our laughter. Eventually, the truck moved over the bridge, but rather than going over to the other side, the truck stopped right on top of us. The only thing you could hear was the rushing water and the hum of the engine. Then, the door of the truck swung open, and out came a loud thump on top of the bridge. Then we heard a loud scream saying, "I know you're out there! I'm gonna find you!" I looked at my friends, and they were both shaking in fear. This must have been the crazy property owner.
This is why you shouldn't be up late at night. I only saw a demon when I was up late at night. It was wholesome, because I was with my cousin and one of his friends. Yeah, well, I saw a demon. There was really a haunted house, demons in the forest. I thought it was a tree until I moved closer. Yeah, as soon as she got out of one of her friend's house asking if he could come out too, we all dipped.
And he seemed pissed that we were on his land. He started screaming and saying he was going to hurt us if he finds us. We could see that he had a flashlight and was swinging it around looking for us. We heard loud thumps as he walked around a little bit, calling out for us, and thank God he never went under the bridge. Eventually, it went silent, and it sounded as if he went back into his truck. I was was too terrified to move. We sat there for about 10 minutes, and then my one friend, who we'll call Trevor, whispered in my ear, saying that we have to go. I gave him a quick nod, and in slow motion, we moved out from under the bridge. We started to army crawl on the shoreline of the river, and I remember looking behind me to see the top of the bridge. I saw a white Ford F-150. In the driver's seat was the man, staring right at me with a sinister smile, and he even gave me a little wave. At that moment, I screamed and ran. My friend saw me run and took off after me. I could hear screaming from behind us. I took a quick...
CJ, what are you doing? See a cat?
Glance behind me and saw that he was chasing after us, and I couldn't quite make out the object.
Oh! This dude is fast. I come from a family of black people. Yeah, I come from a family of black people. So I'm obviously running, not looking back. I'm obviously gonna carry my pocket knife with me.
In his hand, but it seemed to be a weapon of some sort.
It's a knife.
We ran into the forest and ducked behind a bush. It was pitch black in the forest, and we couldn't hear a thing. We sat there for a while, just shaking. The man never walked by us, and we never heard him. After we gathered our courage, we got up and walked back to camp, got into our tents, and tried to fall asleep. The next morning, we talked to the camp owner about the man that owned the property of the river. The camp owner said that he didn't know much about the man, but he knows that he has some mental problems, and he'd been accused of assault. I am so happy that we were able to escape from underneath the bridge. I can't imagine what would have happened if he caught us.
You may not be able to imagine what would have happened. I can, clearly. You would have been dead.
Thank you